It's a Blight. It's a Blight, man. Happy Friday, chat. Welcome in. Yo. Let's fucking go, dude. Survivor gameplay. Shade, yo, Lime, yo, Ghosty, yo, Sicarus, yo, Karani. Also, inconsistent with the... I mean, looking pretty consistent to me, man. That's like a triple wombo combo. Yes, we are in fact alive. We're vibing. Also, W's in chat. Coffee with the second gifted sub. Thanks so much. Also, I should... Hold on. Probably... wait. Oh. Move that off the screen because today is not, in fact, Thursday. Kind of pizza? Oh, fucking anchovies, man. Something delicious. It is going to be the greatest pizza you've ever seen. Problem is, we need to crank these gens so I can get it to the destination on time. Hopefully not be really, really cold. Hi, Coffee. Thanks so much, man. You were far too kind. Thank you. Share some pizza. If you're a fan of anchovies, the problem is I feel like whoever I'm delivering this to might not end up being the biggest fan of there being missing slices is the problem. But when was the last time you saw like a full true Blight, man? Kinda rare. Okay, nice wire tap. I'll just continue here. Why not? Straight back on the motor. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't check. Don't check. No, don't do it. No. Okay, I need to avoid some lethal rushes here. No, wait, what? There's a... no. Okay, hold up. I was not made aware of the fact that you can get stuck on that fucking fence, man. Wait, did we save? No! So close, almost. Okay, so that wasn't my bad, though. Okay, there is like a massive, weird little clipping issue there. Belly? Yeah, I mean, okay, that shouldn't have happened, though. In fairness, that was a map issue. That wasn't my bad. Alright, no way Little Thurman is playing against Little Thurman. I know, crazy, right? I don't know, I can't remember the last time I saw someone run the entire true Blight. That is the best Blight head, though, in fairness. Washed? Or, bro, how would I know that that fence is sticky for some bizarre reason? Well, hello, it's your birthday. Well, Lion, happy birthday, man. Wishing you the absolute best. Happy Friday. Something comedic about Lilith getting killed by his main. Well, that should have been a significantly better chase. But we should be fine here. As long as Kate doesn't go down immediately, we might be okay. Aesthetic cosmetic, it's the best one, man. I mean, black top hat's pretty good. Green top hat's also pretty sick. Like, he does have some other good ones, but... Is that a Tinkerer? Oh! Okay, hold on. Might be Compound 33. Or Umbra Salts. He's turning a lot, by the looks of it. At the very least, we can confirm that it's not Eerie Tag. Let's see, rush recharge. No rush recharge. He's not rushing. What is he doing? Okay, big turbo mind games here. Oh my god, he's a mind gaming demon. What the fuck is going on? What? What's your ping? 50? Okay, not too bad. That's the freest pallet save and no one's here. Blight starts streaming your life if you lose. Yeah, I think it goes like 180. Wait, was that Tanuki? I just witnessed... No, maybe not. I'm insane. Mind. I thought I saw the hat there. What? 4 gens, Death Hook, not looking fantastic, but if we juice this one, we might be okay. Maybe. Big hills, big hills. Winnable? I mean, is it though? Why is Blight going undetectable though? Oh, just like that. Just like that, man. I have no idea. Unless, wait, no, it can't be Vigo's, can he? He had a red stain, didn't he? Unless it is Vigo's, it might be. I don't know. That would make a whole ton of sense, actually. Because there hasn't been a gen to proc Tinkerer. What is this guy running? What is going on here? So, 2v8, you did Debo Roblox streams. That is true. We did used to play Debo Roblox. In fact, there was that one time we had a sponsored Debo Roblox stream. That was wild. Do I do custom lobbies or community games? In Discord, we often do some, like, Swift games or whatever. Custom games are normally during subathons, because to be completely honest, most viewers aren't really massively interested in custom content. I think we're probably fucked here, man. Paratotal, one generator. You're nice. I guess that's the one generator we completed. Yeah, actually, I'm like 90% sure that's Vigo's. I can't think of any perk to be activated in this. Right, he's not got Plaything. There's no Jen's procking Tinkerer. Like, what is he running? It's one of them weirdo Blights. And your Felix, welcome in. That's right. Oh, whoa, that's... Okay, Chorophobia. Oh, that's fast. Would it be... No, it doesn't feel like Chorophobia distressing. He's not running infectious. Oh, that's so fast. We don't get this off in time, do we? Not even close. Gotta run, gotta run. Okay, now we started. Yeah, definitely Vigos, man. I can't remember the last time I saw Vigos in a match, man. That is so fucking rare. Go unhook Mrs. Tori over here. Hopefully he doesn't slug for the 4K. Unless he is slugging for the 4K. Hold up. Nope, never mind. We're fine. That's Vigo's good. Vigo's very, very good. Yeah, super underrated add-on. I think the problem with Vigos is that, like, it's not an add-on that gives you any, like, actual feedback from killer's POV, right? Like, you don't feel your lack of radius. But obviously, if you're someone that's played, you know, Michael or Ghostface, right? Like here, for example, you can basically sneak up on me. Like, Blight in Rush isn't nearly as loud as people like to claim that he is. So it's more so the kind of add-on that you just kind of have to, like, believe is doing something. It's an O. Okay, Vigo's... I'm convinced there's some kind of turn rate add-on in here. Hard to say, though. Oh. Oh, okay, massive spin. Nice, little bit of a swerve over there. He's mind gaming. He's a demon. Oh, he's going back to the pallet. Doesn't do it again, though. Greed. We go back to this side of the rock. And then you go to that side of the rock, and then I go to this side again. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's fucking insane. He's going crazy. Ah, no bloodlust today, big man. Ain't happening. Chemical trap. Nice. Big blinds. Excellent. Oh, shit. There's so much, like, stuff on Yamoko to get stuck on. You can't hit me here, man. Literally impossible. That rock is not the most flickable. That was, what, 3 rushes, 6-second recharge? Sure. I want to try and get to Shaq, though, ideally. Okay, that honestly might be distance to just W to Shaq here, I think, actually. Hold up. Yeah, huge. So 3 rushes, 6-second recharge. We can probably just sit here for a little bit. Yeah, solidly vibing. Okay, 1v1 has started. Big swings. I don't think he's got BAM. What is he doing, bro? Blight has gone fucking insane. That is sadly a hit, though. Understandable. Best thing I can do here is probably for the pallet. Go for blinds. Oh, I did Blight! Fuck! White man's let's find Tanuki. I don't know where he is. He could be anywhere. So the fact we have the abandon up, man, is brutal. 10 minutes of 0 gens. Fuck me. The superior Blight. Well, I mean, to be fair, he does have the demonic mind games. He is strong. GG's. Okay, so since today is going to be a slightly short stream, I'm going to head straight into killer side here. So, yo, Mubicus, enjoy the VIP for the entire stream, man. Congrats. So, holy shit, we're doing this Sour Collection, 4 types of charge refresher. It's $48 after code. Lilith Nutty, that's 100 servings. Yeah, fucking insane, right? It's actually like the wildest deal I've ever seen in my entire life. GG's Gamers. Right here. Oh, he is. That is true. I feel like I've got to match your Tanuki. How can I do this? I guess, what if I was to present, you know, possibly present to you one entire Gritty Goose? How do you feel? Is that a 1-to-1 for Tanuki? Alright, did I ever beat Elden Ring? Not yet, no. We're going to try and get back to it during the next subathon, which is hopefully going to be at some point soon. I just don't know exactly when. It's still kind of warm. Now, Ellie, happy Friday. Chance, welcome in. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday so far. Does anyone have any super cool or exciting plans coming up for the weekend? August, you never have to apologize about yelling, man. It's all good. Let's make sure you got everyone in the chat room. Of course. Happy Friday, man. And yo, Ruminator, welcome in. Yeah, let's go in with a nice chill build here. Also, for anyone curious, I am not, in fact, crowless. You can count them. That is a grand total of 3, which is infinitely more than 0. And I think now the event's over, I am never going to be crowless ever again. And yo, Tizzy, welcome in. Howdy. Happy Friday. We have some perks here. Barbecue Lethal. Sounds good to me. 3, yep, count them. 3 individual crows. Not quite double digits, but we're working towards it, man, slowly. Also, in other prestige information, Hag is 92. So, not quite 100 yet, but I reckon by the end of next week, we'll have that easy. No problem. We're off the hook this time, Fleckman. Yo, thank you. Wait, Lilith has no... What fucking username is that, man? Lilith has no crows? I literally do, though. You're lying. It's my brother's birthday. Wait, brother's birthday tomorrow, so I'm gonna get go and touch grass. Sadly, that sounds terrifying. I'm so sorry. Try not to get too sick. In fact, ideally, bring a Switch with you and try to tunnel out some gamers on the way. It's too many. I mean, a couple months ago, I'm pretty sure we had like 100 or something. So if we try, if we really put our minds to it, I think we can work back up to triple-digit crows eventually. It might take several years. I think we can do it. Switch, Steam, you could always bring the Steam Deck. I mean, yeah, but Switch, like, there's something just, like, turbo-based about playing the game with probably shit Wi-Fi, 12 frames per second if it's running well, and then still tunneling and attempting to win the match. Like, there is something infinitely just, like, aura farming about that, man. Blackboards, because, I mean, I've still got cakes that I've got to use, and by extension, I would like to use Mories if possible. Wait, am I insane here? Oh, never mind. Okay. For a second, I was thinking, like, where did the green Mories go? And I was thinking, like, what about the yellow Mories? But no, that's just the color change, isn't it? Because that used to be the yellow one. Of course, that's in the game basic anyway. Never mind. Turns out I'm not, in fact, going insane. If I could, I would share you 80% of my 800 plus crows. Why do you have 800 crows, man? That sounds like someone who's not using crows enough. Am I insane? Blight, yeah. Probably, realistically. I never denied not being insane. But little with the, oh, the bongo Blight. God, I haven't seen that one in ages. Which makes me think that I should probably pull out one of the rare tier 3 emotes. This angry pinhead. 3 crows if you want to bargain for them. I will give you 10,000 United States Monopoly monies for those crows. And your rent, welcome back, man. Always good to see you, dude. I tried playing DBD on Steam Deck, but it just didn't feel right. Maybe I just need to try it longer. I mean, doesn't the Steam Deck have... it's got, like, analog sticks, but it also has, like, the touch inputs, I think. Like, maybe that would feel better if you're playing Killer. I'm not too sure. I have to try it. I don't own a Steam Deck. I do have a, one of the, what was it, the ROG Allies, which it does run well on there. It is just a case of getting used to it on controller. For nothing from the United States, you keep the crows. What, 1 entire million Monopoly monies? You're refusing them. Well, I mean, your loss. What if they had, like, little Tanukis printed on them? Who drops the Blight 10? Well, the obvious answer to that one. Hold on, let's see. Boom. Is the 1-to-1 counter to your 10 is 1 entire 0 Blight. Now, Eclipse 45 streak, thanks so much. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday so far, dude. Just face your first hacker. Really? What happened? Tried to blind me from the Aether and failed to save. That is pretty typical. Yeah, hackers are famously shit at this game is the problem. I don't think anyone has ever encountered a hacker that can even remotely play the game. Like, somehow they're moving 5% faster, and they have wall hacks, and they still manage to die. Like, it's quite impressive being that bad. Hello, Quentin. Finesse, possibly a Lithe, although I don't think so. Just hold W? No. It's hiding. Oh, behind the bamboo. I see. Understandable. Wait, still here? What's he doing? Quentin? Oh, buddy, old pal. Oh, it's so close. That bamboo honestly goes in like way wider than you think it does. Surprising. So, by the way, it's worth mentioning, why the fuck am I always playing on this map? I cannot escape it. This is hell. Oh, no. Oh, I really don't want to be at main building, but fuck it, we ball. We'll be fine. I may have just told myself. Let's see. Quentin should be running over this direction. In fact, not I am Will. Also, I've got nothing to work with here, sadly. Token Batum. I swear to God, if we go Token Batum, I'm just ending stream. There's no way. I mean, you know, shockingly enough, I would prefer Batum at this point. At least Batum has, like, relatively consistent collision. Or objects that just aren't, like, a weird fucking shape like that main building. That'd be fine. No Springburst so far from what I can tell. I mean, Quentin may have used it at the beginning of the match. Entirely possible. It's not that bad. It's very, very good. For survivors, it's very easy to play, but it's not like the worst one. For Blight specifically. Like, at least there are decent 180 spots and things, you know? So I presume if I'm upstairs, yep. Yep. I don't think she's running Iron Will. I think it's just Ada being really quiet. Also, by the way, so I was going through the answers from the recent Reddit AMA. So can I make it to a hook here? Oh my god, hold on. 15 I don't even know if I make that in 15 seconds, man. I don't think I do. Especially not with a body block. So at this point we slug. One down. Yeah, so it turns out that apparently, word on the street is behavior actually normalized the, I guess, like, survivor volumes when Springtrap came out. And I can't say that I've heard any difference at all. Like, Ace and Ada are still clearly the quietest survivors. Can't tell if I'm being gaslit at this point. Batum is basically just the same camp swap, but for me, if survivors actually know how to run it, it's hell. Otherwise, it's just a minor annoyance. Yeah, I mean, I would say Batum's worse on the basis that, like, it doesn't matter what direction you're running, you're always going to make it somewhere strong. I'm literally just going to slug this game. We do not have the hooks to do this, sadly. We have one hook here, and I cannot make it anywhere else with Ace. Or with, Nicolas Cage, even. I'm not going insane, there were scratch marks here. Let's back up. No hooks. I can only presume this is a combination of Swamp being bad in general, plus probably the weird kind of like a hook spawn issue that happened after Ghoul released. Almost. Yes, slug them. Yes. I mean, I really don't even want to. The problem is, right, if I pick her up here, besides this one hook, what do I actually have here? There's basements in Shack. I've got this one, and then literally nothing else. I physically couldn't make it to hook if I tried. I'm not even trying to be toxic here. I just cannot make it to a hook. Here's buddy. There's not a problem. No sprint burst. I guess we can go for a hook here. Slug Day Friday. My favorite day of the week, man. Monstrous Slug Monday. Gonna be for an unhook over here. SUV. Jeez. Do I think Swamp is the worst map for Mr. Rabbits? I feel like I have no chance to catch a survivor if they're running in the main building. Like this one here? Yeah, like, I mean, for example, I physically do not think I could hook him. Just, that one's taken, that one's taken. There is no basement here, so I guess we just concede. Fair enough. Jeez. Would I say the Swamp is the worst of Springtrap? I don't think so, no. Admittedly, that main building is kind of brutal, and same as Pale Rose, where the that main like big boats is also not fantastic. There are some cool things you can do there with the axe, but they're not always super practical. I would say the worst maps for Springtrap are going to be anything like massively big, or anything with weird collision. So things like Turbo Landing is really, really bad. Probably the worst one in my opinion. But also things like Crossrun Asylum is not good for him either. Agitation is the best friend. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. But like, it should never be necessary to have to run Agi to just get to a hook, right? But I can kind of understand if you have, let's say, a basement spawn in that main building, it makes sense that there probably aren't going to be that many hooks nearby. Like, that's fine, I understand. But if basement's in check, and I physically cannot make it to a hook, like, yo Nick, well played, man. Yeah, dude, go back in the vault and watch that match. I promise I wasn't like trying to slug there, I just physically didn't have any hooks to make it to. I had one behind the main building, I had one next to the two-story, and that was basically it, man. The entire middle section was just a complete dead zone. Beer, dude. Slugging is awesome. You know what? I mean, I'm not against the cheeky bit of Monster Slug Monday. But, you know, sometimes you want to go for hooks, and you just can't make it to the hooks. Is the problem. On Heat Wave. You know what, man? I'm actually so sad. Like, yesterday was pretty cool. The day before was even cooler. I was thinking that the heat was starting to let up, but it turns out I'm wrong. Today is brutal, and it feels really bad. He's lying yet, so many hooks, and he just wanted to be toxic. It is true. I'm just feeling, you know, my toxic era this Friday. Vile, hello Nisa, welcome in, man. Happy Friday. Everyone curious, by the way, I've got some more of the classic Madrina strawberry here. It is delicious. Delicious, we're back. What does the code do? Which code are you looking at? As in like the Omen one or the Madrinas one? What was something strawberry boba you're so excited? Please let me know how you find it. I'm pretty sure that Ghosty ordered some of that, or was it Ellie? Someone ordered some, and they were quite impressed as well. Well, you know what we call slugs on Fridays? 4 on the floor Fridays. True. Yep, 2 minutes on the floor. Am I doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. It is warm as fuck. It is very humid. I feel like I'm sat in a sauna. So if I sound like I can't English properly today, then I do apologize. It's very, very hot. I whisper, drive safe, man. Be entertained as best as possible. They do. Well, the question is, which code are you referring to? If you're referring to the Madrinas one, as a 20% sale, and they have the summer sale, so you can save a ton of money on that one. If you're talking about the creator code, that will give the Omen one, yeah. So if you buy Auric Cells in game, that will then give a 5% return to any creator code that you use. So for example, let's say you bought like $10 worth of Auric Cells, that would then send 50 cents back to me. Okay, 4 cakes. Not too bad. It was today. I was going to say, yeah. My rubber has been demolished by me and my brother. I've had to order 3 tubs. Let's fucking go, dude. It is like a, I don't know, like an instant milkshake almost. I'm half considering trying like a blended mix of that with ice, right? It's like really, really fine blended ice. Alright, so we now have access to outlet plugs in AC units for Windows. The problem is, I mean, my window is not very practical for the sake of AC. Keep in mind that like the building infrastructure here is ancient. It's often older than the entirety of America, so windows are not really made for them. Lethal 1, 2, wait, 1? No, 2. That's got to be at least 1 or 2 distortions then, right? Surely, unless they're all 3 of them behind here. I'm spotting 2 survivors here. That is, in fact, a double distortion. 25. Crazy. In the castle? Basically, yeah. Get on my horse and cars, go shopping. Glad we don't have AC and never got used to it. True. It's a fair point, man. I feel like if we did have AC in like 50% of buildings, then we'd be screwed without it. Kind of like acclimated to it. So happy Friday, Tristan. Hope you're doing wonderfully, my man. Even here, I've got 1 hook upstairs, 1 here, but in the middle is kind of dead. Why are the hooks so bad? Flick. British people be like, beans on toast, yum. I mean, beans on toast is pretty good. You can't knock it till you tried it. We're throwing pallets. We are, in fact, not throwing pallets. What? Oh, wait, no. Okay, almost exploited. Quite. I'm gonna get banned again. So good. See, the problem is that, like, most other countries, I mean, especially America, doesn't have access to the same beans that we do. The beans are very, very different. Is that a beamer? That is not. But portable 4 ACs. Yeah, but all the ones that I've looked into seem pretty bad, is the issue. Right? Like, if they're not siphoning air from the outside, then what are they really achieving? Besides being just like a fancy dehumidifier. I'm gonna head back over here. We know someone was near the hook. You're telling me British have secret bean technology? That exactly, yes. It's a very coveted secret. No one else has allowed them. I'll show them your bean license to buy them. Oh, hey. Expensive? True. I mean, not only the cost of buying them is a lot more expensive than in America, but also the cost of running them. Any AC is just cool. Yeah, they don't really pull any air inside. I mean, are you sure, though? I don't really see how they're going to be achieving this. Explain the science to me. If you're talking, like, very, very high humidity and decently, you know, hot heat, how exactly is that cycling it? Unless, again, it's just being like a glorified humidifier. Yeah, that. Oh, so close. Eerie Tag would have had that for sure. Vaults. Almost podcast. They despawn all the hooks. So, okay, here's my, like, tinfoil hat theory. This is what I think happened. So, do you remember when the Blood Moon event happened? Around about the same time that Gore released. So, those, blood pumps, I guess, you know, the areas that you fill up the cans from, I'm 90% certain that those use the same spawn logic as the hooks. Because they weren't spawning in the same locations as, chests, for example. The same as, like, a Sadako or Xeno would use. So I think what happened is they ended up spawning, like, a load of random new hooks, that sometimes are either A, in the wrong positions, or really far away, or B, sometimes even unusable, like that one on RPD. There's one, like, upstairs in RPD that is physically unhookable on. And it all seems to have happened after the Blood Moon event. So I think what happened is they added more hook spawns and then kept them for some reason. All they'd have to do is revert it to what it was before, and it'd be fine. Insane gameplay. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-dum. No, fuck Sensor. The last time, so you're probably correct. I'm pretty sure that's the problem. Unless anyone else has any other ideas. But I'm 99% sure that the blood pumps would spawn in the same locations as hooks. And of course, they didn't, you know, the number of hooks didn't go down. So they must have had to have added more hook spawns. And half of them are bad is the problem. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-dum. So I got the job. You're on the way, Gabriella. I'm so proud of you. Let's fucking go, dude. When you start. 2 survivors here, I guess. Yeah, sure. Interesting play. That seems like off the record regardless, so he wouldn't be baiting Dead Hard yet. Pumps? Yeah, Blood Moon. And it was like the second form of generators you could work on. Oh, hold on. Can't be off the record. Yeah, sound effects. Weird. Unless he randomly dead-hearted while running Iron Will, and at that point he then went exhausted, and that's why he's now making sound. Guess. Let's see. I can only presume that's what happened. August 25th? Dude, I'm so proud of you. That's sick. Best of luck with everything. I can tank 2 hits here. Hey, Galactic, 5 string. Thanks so much, man. Happy Friday. No. No. Killer Means are so entitled, you want available hooks now. I mean, ideally, yes. If I'm going to put in all this work to down a survivor, the bare minimum is being able to hook them. I mean, or you can take away all the hooks and I'll just slug the whole time. That's also not a problem. Why wouldn't want to be hooked? That's that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Spending 4 minutes on the floor is way cooler than cycling hook states, in my humble opinion. A sign of Lisa anywhere. Where are you? Oh, upstairs. Distortion's wild, right? I genuinely can't remember the last time I saw more than one distortion. It's not exactly the greatest perk right now. How to play this one? Unless she leaves. Never mind. Marshmallows to cook. We got shit to do, man. I can't be sat there spending, what, 3 entire hook states? Put me on the floor 4 minutes. Once I'm in the dying state, I'm basically out of the match. Cook up some food. The thing with my broski, what Madrinas flavors would you recommend? It depends on what kind of flavors you like. The coffee ones are sick. A few of them are quite sweet though, keep in mind. I guess that depends on preference. If you want refreshers, I think the watermelon one is probably my favorite. In general, the strawberry boba one is good as well. I love that one. Also, the brownie batter coffee is good. Any of the above, really. Right here, not vaulting windows. Right here, not throwing pallets. She's gone insane. I have way more patience than you do, young Jim. Well played. Brownie batter? Yeah, it's sick. I think it's the Halo collab, if I'm not mistaken. Where is my barbecue? Oh, never mind. Oh, it's distortion, isn't it? Yeah. That's why I can't fucking find anyone. Does anyone know what they did to OnlyFlex? Yes, they modified them a few months ago. A few things. So it now is applicable on any platform. So if you're playing on a controller, or if you want to use Q&E, you can still do the same 180 flicks. It does have a hard 180 cap, keep in mind, which is better. It means you can't overflick them. And also, by extension, there is a hatch. Nice. The main thing to remember about the OnlyFlex now is that, like, they have a one-to-one sensitivity with your regular turn rate. So for example, if I know exactly how far a 90-degree turn is going to be, it's going to be that same exact muscle memory to do a 90 degree. If I want to do a 180, then I'll do the same kind of turn that I would do in normal sense, if that makes sense. Hey, are you a consultant of DVD? That is correct, yes. Hello, gamer. Jeez. Don't miss cold brew with water or milk. I do water, but I guess there's nothing stopping you from doing milk. I think it's worth remembering though that, like, it does contain lactose anyway, so it might end up being too milky. You could test it. Jeez. Yeah, 2 distortions, man. So Iron Will, distortion, lightweight, and fixated. Let's check on Hanato here. Yes, it was. It was dead hard, Iron Will, DS. I guess what happened was he missed the dead hard. That then caused him to become exhausted, and that's why I could then hear him again. You gotta think, man. What powers does consulting give you? It doesn't really give me power in any way, as much as I am just kind of like involved in helping the devs in various ways, you know, helping with balance and various other things. There's not really a whole lot I can say, but yeah. I'm doing a ship to the UK. Correct, yes. I have several of them right here. I'm pretty sure they'll ship to most countries. It's the hottest gamer in the DVD scene. You are far too kind. Thank you, man. Happy Friday. Yo, 13 months.
Lucky 13 feels.
I'm gonna get some W's in chat. Cyro, 13 months at tier 3. I can never truly express how much I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing fantastic, and to many, many more. Thank you, dude. So this one's more before deciding to rate me. Hold on. Let's see. I meant to ask you something, by the way. My brother had his own little idea to mix the refreshers with lemonade instead of water. Oh, I can see that working. The only thing I'd suggest is probably, I mean, if he's got like a massive sweet tooth, I guess it doesn't matter. But like, they are relatively sweet on their own. So I would say try and use like a diet lemonade if you're going to attempt it. If it does work though, let me know. What is a consultant? You get early access to possible mechanics, then give feedback early. You know, okay, so the problem is there's really not a whole lot I can actually say about being a consultant due to various NDAs. I did write up a nice little explanation in the FAQ though, if I can probably find for you. This is what I can say. Let's have a look. So, a DVD consultant is someone that works directly with developers on upcoming changes or content in an in-depth and statistical way. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, that. So, whether waiting screen is sick. Yo, thank you, Tubbo. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, if you like that one, we have this one. There's also that one. There's another one somewhere as well that I've forgotten, I think. I'll find it somewhere. So 2 different from the old Fog Whisperers. Yes, so for example, bottom right of the screen, you'll see create program. So that is effectively what the old Fog Whisperer system was. So creators are people that are chosen by the devs, you know, as like people that make content, that we are going to be given early access to like doing streams and things. Maybe they'll use our clips in like any promotional stuff they do. It's more of just like being a partner with the game, if that makes sense. Consultants are people that work in a more balance heavy way, I guess, more statistics and things, if that makes sense. Yeah, completely 180 different things. Like, Fog Whisperers don't balance the game or don't, you know, assist in various things. Being a consultant means that any change in activity you dislike, you can blame on him directly. Basically, yeah. Surprisingly, I haven't actually had that happen so far, because, like, it was a while ago that the whole consultant thing went public, and my, I guess, like, initial fear is that, you know, anyone that has kind of, you know, come out as being a consultant, i.e., you know, me, Hens, various other people, could probably be blamed for things, despite the fact that there's a good chance that we actually had no input on those at all. But surprisingly, yeah, no one's actually complained to me directly about anything. Actually single-handedly responsible for removing the hog tech. Yep, it is true. Yep, I was like, yo, Mr. John Behavior, I think we should remove the hug tech because people are having too much fun. Yep, absolutely, of course. Become a big DD creator so I can consult them to implement my doctor buffs. Good plan, man. Best of luck with that. Oddly sound like European Neil deGrasse Neil deGrasse Titan. I've never heard of that. Or I've never heard that before, but you know what? That is not offensive. I will take that, man. I'm gonna put that in my next job application. Another build, a barbecue and lethal can be considered or a farming build. Well, I mean, we're not trying to farm ore. I feel like we've already got the ore, you know? We're just kind of cruising at this point. Convince them to bring it back. Well, see, the problem is that as cool as that would be, I really don't think we have the power to really make those kind of decisions is the issue. Wretched, nice. A big fan of Autohaven. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Okay, not more distortion. I was about to go insane. Sure. By the way, the hug tech is impossible to bring back now, right? Theoretically, also there's an immediate DC. Nice injury. Nice double DC there. Very, very cool. Nice triple DC. One more combo. And that is GG's. Nice. Anyway. So, as I was saying, as far as the hug tech is concerned, I'm pretty sure what they did is they modified it so that your, I guess, like, collision detection is no longer based on the verticality of your camera. It's always locked in the middle. So, theoretically, they could go back and change that, I guess. But if they removed it for good reason. Don't blame them. Blights are really handsome and cool, and you love playing against them. Cries, that might be the most base take I've ever seen in my life. Welcome in. Well, clearly fantastic at the game. They leave because they saw you. I mean, they could have seen it was me. She got one injury, and then DC'd, and then the rest of the team followed, I guess. Yeah, let's remove the penalty, yeah. Surely people won't abuse that fact, right? There's no way. Blight to the Unsung Heroes DVD is true. Yep. The problem is that, like, I think I figured out what the problem is with the servers right now, with them being, like, really, like, rubber bandy, right? I think the problem is trying to have any one server, anywhere, you know, in any location in the world, that can contain the average chin size of a Blight main. It's got to be a real tough call, man. It's got to be, pretty hard to maintain. Yeah, change collision detection to where you're looking forward, even if you're looking up or down. Correct, yes. Yeah. Because what happened with the hug tech is that if I look down, my character would no longer see, because it's like a raycast, right? So it would just like cast a line in front of me, so it wouldn't see the object, therefore I could slide on it. Whereas now, it is always locked in the middle. The Grandma choice is down to Divine and Cosmic. Fuck your... Wait, they got rid of... No one voted Parasitic? You're kidding. What? What? That's lame. That was the coolest one. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, not enough GPU to render a Black Man's chin. Exactly, man. Crimson chin over here. In fact, if you've ever seen, you know Doug Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? Like, the height of his hat is almost half the length of the average Black Man's chin. And you know, buddy, 9 months?
It's a Twitch baby.
It is. I must have at least 50,000 of those now, man. I'm not sure if I can pay for the shot support, but but thank you, man. When it gets to Blight with 60 hours total earlier, you felt so evil. Did you win? Did they try their best? Did you at least let them land a nice, juicy flick? Hey man, what are my 3 favorite killers? Blight, Birkin, and Ferryman. If I had to pick, it'd be a tough call, but I think those ones. No, realistically, it would probably be Blight, Springtrap, and Trapper, I guess, maybe? Or Billy, or Ghoul, or something like that. Pipe, exactly, Biello. Pipe is incredible. So where is my iMode game? Okay. He wouldn't use his rushes, he just walked everyone down, so I gave him the Mori. Bless him, he's trying. See, pro tip to anyone, you know, out there trying Blight, if you want to learn how to do the rushes, you gotta do the rushes. Right, Divine is cool, but you want a Werebeast. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. Okay, Divine is sick. Having some kind of, like, angel killer would be fucking cool. I guess, like, I'm not sure how far they could go into making it, like, biblically accurate for various reasons. It would be sick, though. Alright, Trapper is top 3 for me. I don't care. He holds a special place in my heart. I agree, man. I mean, he is, like, the first killer. He's the OG. And despite being the poster boy for the literal game, he is also the worst killer. You know, 4King with Trapper just, it hits different. In the graphic for Divine, it's in chit chat. Is it really? Well, like from behavior. Hold on. Wants to load. Yo, that looks sick, actually. Goddamn. Okay, I didn't realize they were updating the book. That's so cool. Biblically accurate Blight when. Yo, wait, are you telling me that we could add an angel to the game that has 5 lethal rushes, 4.6 and 9.2 meters per second in mobility mode, they separate look and turn angle, and possibly a 180 flick? Now that sounds incredible. You mentioned? Absolutely, welcome in. The best player, the best Blight player has a live IC. Welcome in. Yes, we do stream here 5 days a week. So you are way too kind. Oh, so it really does sound good. So it's a Nuki map here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what you're doing. Hello, game, and just make my way in here. Sprint burst, probably Vigil. Let's be honest. Unless she's panicking and holding W. Still here? She is. Interesting. Also, pro tip, crouch tech does not work going into Shack. It is only outside of Shack, and also this one doesn't work anyway because it's not vertical enough. I recommend trying that on Autohaven. Next Grimmer available? I can only presume so, unless it's like a sneak peek. Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to see if I can spot any Tanuki hats, which I can't right now. Tori's name is no DC penalty equals woo, so I'm presuming, a little bit assumptive here, that the first chase will be her DCing. That is somewhat dependent on us finding her is the issue. Sprint burst Vigil. They really do come off like a factory line, don't they? Same build, same playstyle every time. Watch this, same mind game. Hey. Yep. I'm convinced that all these survivors are actually the same person. His name is no DC penalty equals woo. Yeah, I'm not sure if I trust them. Let's have a look. I'll find some Tori. Does that look like a Tori silhouette here? Maybe. I mean, they're fully healed. What? Okay. Sprint burst. Nice. Okay, sure. Yet again. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's 4 survivors with the exact same build. Very cool. Very, very variety here. Very nice. You watch, man. As soon as she goes down, DC is coming straight through. I dare to leave them on the floor for 5 seconds. Deal has been made. Always down for a dare. Oh, she's got a styptic, of course. See how long that buys you. Not very long. It's just, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And no sign of disconnect quite yet. It looks like she is committing to it. Hey, story, is she based though? I don't know about this one. Sarcasm? I mean, I guess so. Sprint Burst Vigil! Woo! Wowee! Are you telling me that right now in Devadela I can get 50% off my entire order of Sprint Burst and Vigil using code OMEN at checkout? That's crazy! So that's the wrong survivor. Yeah. I can't believe it. I don't know if that's a Sabo or a flashbang or something. She was running. I don't feel like I need to take a break off the game. I've been getting that feeling a lot lately. Me personally, no. I'm not sure if I'm just some kind of fucking DVD machine. No, I've never really felt like I'm kind of sat here, you know, wanting a break. Admittedly, you know, when there are metas that are just like so consistent, like, you know, Sprint Burst Vigil or Dead Hard back in the day, it is like a little bit redundant just seeing the same build over and over and over and over again. Same as, you know, back in the day when killers used to run Copper Eruption every single time, right? I wouldn't say it like makes me want to take a break as such. Go. Gamer. Little fake spin there. Can I get a spicy flick for your birthday? Corona? Absolutely. Let's see what I can do. What if I fake this one? She doesn't pay attention, so mind. How was that? Is that spicy enough? Honestly, that was pretty clean. Is it a hug tech or sliding for walls? Is Blight still a thing? No. There are certain things that are still slippery, but they're quite rare. Trailer, my dude. Happy Friday. I honestly feel, Trailer, I feel like you're like one of the only like OG Blight players that kind of is still around these days. I've seen a lot of the other ones in ages. A real G. I shouldn't bowl that. Oh, wait. But thankfully, no worry about Dead Hard because they're all running Sprint Burst. Was not Blight stronger than this one? So my hot take is that I think this is the strongest that Blight has ever been. That he is the most difficult. On the basis that he now has a flick that he can correct the angle of. His collision is incredibly consistent. So as long as you're good enough at playing him, it should really never be a position that you're not hitting a survivor in. You know, I mean, of course there is emphasis on it being difficult. Around, understandable. Wait. Interesting pathing. Hold on. Massive mind game. Works every time. She's to go. Is she though? Is she? She got mind game from behind a wall there, B. Hasn't DC'd yet though. Question. Would anyone be interested if I was to make like a whole, I don't know, like 20-minute guide or something discussing every possible mind game on every tile? Would you guys be interested? The various red stain things and such. Like, not necessarily Blight specific, but I guess they can be used on him. Yeah? Sure, yes, do it, yes. Okay, that's all the information I need. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like those kind of mind games are a bit of a dying strategy nowadays. You don't really see many people doing them. Like, when you do see them, they're often like much older players. Shame, because they're real fun. I'm sorry. What if you got a line in your hair? Is that a scar or is that a haircut? I can't tell. Sure. Go back to the barbecue. Oh, of course. Make sure to save me some if you can. I can't believe she didn't DC. This is so strong. Traylon, my dude, the one and only 27 months. Always appreciate it. To many, many more. And have a great weekend, man. Nuki? Yeah, the plan is I'm going to close this. Wait, do I see something? No. I thought it was for a hat there. So I don't really care if she gets the door at this point. I just want to try and find Tanuki. Where could he be? Where is my boy? I don't know, I've got a feeling he's spawning around here or towards Shack's side. No, she left! No, 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 no! Where's... No! No! Fuck! I don't know where he was. We missed him. One step tick on Tori with Will Make It, Wiggle FDS, and Sprint Burst. Sprint Burst, Sprint Burst, Sprint Burst. It's literally coming off a factory line. So funny. Jeez. Is it possible there are any survivors out there actually running like a somewhat unique build? Does it exist? I got scammed on TTS. Wait, did it not say the message? What was the message? I can't see it. But yo, Vash, welcome in, man. Happy Friday. It's a good time to do it with the release of FNAF and new players. I totally agree. Which is why I'm also working on a, like, beginner's killer guide. So currently, there's the Blight guide, of course. There is the Springtrap guide. And a completely separate, like, you know, purely just imagining that you are brand new to the game. It's just how to play killer, kind of thing. No message prompts? Well, don't worry, man. I will call up Mr. John Twitch right now and complain. I love it. So many of you, just like me, we're all boosted, I see. What, like, in that game? Or, like, my game yourself? Yeah, I mean, it does happen sometimes. I guess, like, early on, I try to, you know, identify, is the survivor just, like, holding forward? Are they paying attention? Because if they're not, then there's no point in mind gaming. Same kind of stuff with Blight. I'm kind of relying on, like, a decent reaction time. But PV I'll teach you killer once, where he talks in the viewer, or wait, talks to the viewer directly as if he was in a cool. That's a cool concept, I like that. Sprint Burst, that's the one. Yep, the classic. Also Phoenix with the hydrates, I can take a quick sip. It is warm today, man. Make sure you guys are drinking lots of water. But 32-meter Kindred, it's unique in this economy. You know, Kindred's pretty based. If you want to run like a Deja Vu or an Alert if you're feeling real spicy. Only time I'll drink water is when my Madrinas arrives, coffee all the way. I completely agree. Question is though, how do you have your coffee? Actually, I spoke about this recently. I found like a new style of espresso a couple weekends ago. What was the name of it? It was like the same thing, but it had like way less water. Was it ristretto, I think? Something like that. Old guys, watch me do this week, remove the DC penalty. I just wish there was like some kind of explanation on why there's no penalty. Oh no. Oh no. Champ, you didn't see anything. Don't look at the screen right now. Keep your eyes closed and look back in about 20 seconds time. There we go. Leaks, there's no leaks. Don't look at the screen, delete the mod. Crow, I've got a crow actually, bravo. Actually, I have 2 crows. Chilling. So I'm gonna run Phantom Fear and also Infectious, so they can't hide. You're fine, welcome in. You know, vibing, chilling, killing gamers. No one survives, you know, the usual. I love a nice coffee, not a huge fan of hot coffee. See, I love espresso, but part of the reason why I like it is because it's so small, and therefore it goes cold pretty quick. I'm not a fan of drinking it hot. Lemon and ginger herbal tea. See, that might be taking it a little bit too far for me. I replace that with a nice, I don't know, Colonel Table in. And we're talking. Havoc's going pretty swell, man. Cannot complain. How are you? I heard it was a bunch of hackers. Yeah, that's kind of my presumption as well, is because of the current cheat situation, they've disabled the penalty. The problem is, are they able to fix the cheat situation before the penalty comes back? I kind of doubt it. I guess we'll see. I think I had way more players on Blight than Springtrap. No, I mean, Springtrap we got to P100 during the event, effectively, so we have like 4,000 of them. Blight, I didn't really end up spending too many points. 1, 2, 3, wait, what? Well, that could be a, no, it can't be the offering, can it? Because then there would have been too soon. Meg! Meg! What the fuck? Okay, I guess, 1 down. Well, okay, I guess we're 2 down. Understandable, no problem. This is fine. Meg, yeah, never trust the Meg, man. Why I always say. Bounce. Bounce. Swing. Okay, that's the other bomb. Let's find the other gamers. You. Oh, Lara. I reckon if I down her in less than 10 seconds, then she will also DC. As expected, yes. The prophecy was in fact foretold. Understandable. There we go. So, Seasoned Lemon. Well, the final gamer. Are you able to persevere and make your way through the DC? See. Customs? We could do, but no one really wants to watch customs is the problem. Ow, my face! Anyway. Alright, place your bets. Type 1 if you think she's gonna... Mind. Didn't even have time for it, man. GG's. Anyway. Survivors are truly having a wonderful time today. You know what I should do? Okay, hold on. Alright, mods, can we get a gamba going real quick? If I was to play Google, right, load into a match, how quickly do you think we're going to get a full 4 DCs? Like, can we get a prediction for, like, can we survive more than 2 minutes as Google in a match? That's 30 seconds, you think? We could always do, like, a multi-choice one. Like, no DC, and then, like, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. With the penalties? Yes, penalties are gone. Hence why no one wants to play the game. And, yo, J Destroyer. I hope that's not James Destroyer, because otherwise I feel like I'm, in danger. Mekaniki, please, buddy. Provide us with a tiny bit of a shut the fuck up. Go on, man. Cheers, B. Let's have a look. Live 30 seconds with no DCs is goal. There you go, man. 30 seconds is all that's required. Can the survivors do it, man? Do they have the strength to persevere? Well, if one does count as escape for all survivors, I don't think it does as far as stats are concerned, but I could be wrong. I think it's just a visual thing. Had a long day? No, I totally understand. No worries. It's kind of cute, the new drone chick. No, you're thinking of a Skull Merchant. I mean, she is also a DC magnet, despite being really bad right now. Ghoul is like I guess like the famous kind of like the cool ones I hate right now. Which is funny, because they released and everyone hated them, and then they got nerfed and everyone just kind of forgot about it. And for some reason now it's become very cool to hate them again. Ghoul is cool, I agree. Game started. You know what I could do? Hold on. Let me see. On beat, no worries. You know what? I can totally just restart that on my end. Let's see. No problem. Oops. There you go, chat. There is an entire 2 minutes on the gambit. Israel is going pretty swell, you know, vibing, chilling, nothing too bad. Enough, I will give 1,000 bits if you play like a very toxic ghoul, hitting on hook, WS, etc. I'm more than happy to play very toxic this game. For 1,000 bits, man, totally. In fact, if you're going to play like that, I feel like we got to go the whole wombo combo here. Preferably Corrupt Intervention with Pain Res, DMS, and Ruin. That is the play. Slow down, of course, and immediately hit them on hook. Jesus Christ! On the way you got the tattoo. How did it turn out? So what did you go for? I'm not sure if you mentioned. But you're also... I haven't seen you in so long. Welcome in. There is, in fact, some spice around these parts. Many for sale. At the mask. Mask and coffee. I guess I could bring a Mori just to be like even more toxic. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think like unironically, the most toxic thing that I could bring right now is a selfish cake, right? Like that would be so much worse than bringing anything else. It's down the bits. You know what? I'm totally agreeing, man. I'm thinking this should be nice and easy. But keep in mind, for the sake of the prediction, we do at least have to load into the lobby, right? If they DC before we get in the game, I'm not counting that one. It's got to be in match. Then we get the funny sound effects. Yeah, more tattoos? I agree, man. You know, B's had like 50 since I've last had one. Yeah, full spell immediately, it's like the first person down. He's the 30-second DC if you get the down in that time. Yeah, I could down the first one. In fact, I could bring like Infectious or something, right? Down the first one, slug them, move straight into the next one. There's no way they'll survive that one. I don't believe it. Catch up, bozo. I know. Slacking. Problem is, I'm also kind of running out of space. More dance. Oh, I agree. They're so sick. Fucking sternum. Definitely keep me posted on how that one feels. I've heard that it's either not that bad or the worst thing ever. Very rarely in between. Okay, and timer starts now. Go find some bozos. Where are they spawning? See one. In fact, I see two. They shack. We got the wombo combo, the double DC. Let's go. Triple, quadruple DC, and the game is over. Jeez. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is incredible. There you go. There's the champ. I think we should run the Gamba again. You know, admittedly, I must be honest, that was quicker than I anticipated. I was expecting like 1 DC. Getting 4 was insane. Is it YouTube short? Oh, yeah, someone clip that one if you can. That one is going to be a right hit on a fucking TikTok. Armed and dangerous. I got the kebab ready, man. custom lobby. I mean, honestly, I think it's kind of funny, right? Just attempting to play a normal game. Like, after this one, what we'll do is we'll load in as, like, the worst killer imaginable, right? Like Trapper or something. And see if we can actually play a match. Don't count? Okay, to be fair, that was kind of quick. Coffee, this game, if I'm able to get a hook, I'll see what I can do to be toxic. The problem is that was so fast that I wasn't really able to do anything. Hey, your Darkness 10 stream streak. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend, dude. I appreciate that. Both I really want tattoos, but also the only one I know I want that I'm not confident I have the pain tolerance for. I'm too indecisive on an easier one that I'd like. What is the idea you've got in mind? Madam, welcome in. We loaded in, and I would say, what, 15 seconds? I think we had 40 Cs. As soon as I got the first injury, the whole team gave up. Content farming galore. Yep. This is it, man. Maximum aura farming. You feel like it's more toxic to go in as Karnaki or Rize? I feel like somehow she's worse. The game into a short? Oh, I totally will, man. Absolutely. Karnaki's worse? Really? No way. Okay, are we talking like Awakened Ghoul or Prestige? Because this one's got to be pretty insane. Rize's more toxic because she doesn't make as much of a noise. You think she's kind of pay to win? So I feel like in game she's kind of similar. Maybe she doesn't like scream as much. Now, August, thank you, man. I appreciate that. DC speedrun. You are incredible. Hey, I ask what your name is. What is 1000 minus 7? Gets a biblical angel tattoo if it wins. I think someone has to screenshot that and make sure the poser lives up to it. I'm down. No scream or make as much passive noise. Well, like in game, you sure? I know that in the lobby she's quieter. Like in game, they're similar though, right? Hey, yo, Fang, hello. A little big fan. I know that you get this question a lot, but what is the highest win rate build for Blight according to you? Well, keep in mind that my build's going to be a little bit different because I don't kick gens, but as far as like the strongest build imaginable right now is probably something like Pain Res, Corrupt Intervention, Eruption, and Grim, possibly. Ruin DMS is of course pretty good depending on the survivors you're going against. If you get like a decent totem spawn, that could be fine. But yeah, the most important thing if you are going to be running Corrupt is that you are loading in and then injuring as many people as possible. Obviously don't just find someone and then down them immediately. Gaming? No, okay, very specifically. So we just possibly had the world record quickest quad DC of all time. So there's a prediction running, or will we get a DC within the first 30 seconds of the game? In the last match, we had 4 DCs in about 12 seconds. So I'm thinking, like, can't we beat that? In 5 seconds, it was short. It was immediate. Stopwatch as soon as we load in and can move. Sounds great to me. Well, let me take a quick sip. Cheers, everyone. The Ghoul. In Rage mode allows the Ghoul to leap over vaults more quickly while targeting survivors. Dead dog. Small map here as well. Okay, let's find them. I can't be spawning too far away. I'm going to check on this side of the map first. D1 survivor spotted. Hello, gamer. Are in fact holding the big W. Oh, that was brutal. I mean, no DCs yet. I must admit, quite strong. Go for you as well. Whoops. Fine. Get it regardless. By some miracle, I don't think we have any DCs yet. But we're going to play more Toxic here. Here goes Ruin. Is this it? Is this the team that can finally outdo the Ghoul? Okay, maybe the pain res is what they're looking for. Focus to later? True. No, hold on. I'm going to try something really mean here. The firstly, of course, I hit them on the hook. That's just the way it works. What I'm going to do is hit one of these. Then, can't wait. So close. The Stinkers. Hello, Demi. Welcome in. Oh, another here? Oh, I can do that. No worries. What's happening over here? One on hook, 2 injured. Gonna be a risky unhook here. Plus, Mr. Quentin wants to come for the save, which it looks like he might do. Oh! That's brutal. Another one on hook for Cola. Deep wound. Let's go down the Talita. I have any beamers to worry about here. I'm not too sure. Maybe. One for you. I can't believe we have no DCs. This is revolutionary. Use a flashbang, did he? You sure? See him jump in the locker or something. Almost. That's a charge, though. No point. Oh, there we go. Nice. There's Nancy have been in my brother. Oh no no. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Good timing. Oh, let's have a look up here. Can't even reach that. I guess they're deciding to stay injured here, which is probably smart. Then, oh, it's Quentin. Oh, wait. Took a lot of restraint. I bet it took a lot of restraint, man. They're probably molding right now. Oh, close enough. We'll fake that one. And he shouldn't really make any distance here. I love how he acts all toxic in game, but then when you watch the stream, you just realize how chill he is. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You can't take the game too seriously, you know? Otherwise, you start to have a bad time. So Nancy. Big injuries. Maybe Franklin's would have been the answer here. Strong window. The pallet is in fact gone though. Hello, White Rabbit. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Seems like a goddamn hotbox. It's terrible. It genuinely feels like I'm sat in a sauna. Which feels even worse because yesterday was kind of chill. It really wasn't that bad. Oh, no, no, no. Bum, bum, bam, no, 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 no. She wouldn't involve that. No way. Oh my god, she does. She's insane. But she wouldn't roll that a second time. Okay, I probably should be breaking these. It's just thick and gross. Yeah, it's terrible. It was like a sat in a sauna. You didn't even want. A human over there? What, in England? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we're an island, right? A pretty small one, so it's just like constant humidity all the time, every day. And the bigger issue is that, like, our infrastructure, our housing is not designed for the heat at all. It's designed to retain the heat. Oh my god, that still hits. Excellent. Ghoul is fun. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Here's the plan. We're here. Cancel. Swing! So close. I mean, we got the pallet though. I feel like they might actually get the gen done. Honestly. They're here camping pallets, man. Did get stuck though, thankfully. And doesn't have that hard. Okay, you've not been hit on hook yet. Make sure that we're separating the hits here. Okay, so we have one at Hangman. This one in the corner is pretty close as well. Play. Didn't put the pallet. Paste. Hangman is still being worked on. I'm not a huge fan of that. You. Yeah, toxicity is just embolden the team to not let me get the 4K. True. I think you might be right there. Oh, hold on. Cheers. Oh, gotta be massive minus reps. That's all on console, in which case it'd be very sad. Oh, come on. Can't believe the killer tunneled me off the gen, dude. I know. There's the dreaded window. Oh no. He got it done. Yeah, credit to him, man. Well played. Oh no. Oh no, now. That seems like hope to me, I believe. Can't believe the killer killed me in a game of Dead by Daylight. This is insane, uncalled for, and ridiculous. He did, in fact, have E. Guess he didn't get the timing last time. I'm surprised that wasn't a hit. Interesting. One more slap on the hook. And that is going to be 2 of them, I believe. Healing behind check. No healing in the game. GG's. Shockingly, no DCs. I have a lot of respect for that team. Chance. To launch the game, killer was dead. But you remember Home Sweet Home? Like years ago. That game you could kill the killer. Jeez. What do we have? Tons of botany, which is pretty based. Not a single... No, okay, we've got 1 Sprint Burst, but no Vigil. Playing Ghoul? Yes. I am doing a test. If I can play a full match without DCs, and clearly guys are of the strongest. GG's. Be Blight again? Sure, I guess I'll play some Blight. Yo, the 1,050 bits. What is going on, man? W's. Uffy, thank you so much, man. Happy Friday.
Here's to being toxic. Lilithum and Blight dance. Lilithum and Blight dance.
You guys remember back in the day when TTS like properly pronounced it as Blight dance? I remember those times, man. I copied the 1,050 bits. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. They wanted a sign? I don't have time for a sign. Today's a short stream. I gotta get back in the match. 1,050 power in Rise of Kingdoms. How many hours do I have on Blight? According to the stats... Okay, let's see. Hold on. According to Mr. John Behavior's stats number, I have exactly... Hold on, let me just bring it up on the screen real quick. To load. Let's see. 2,496 hours. I mean, 0.5 in-game. Now, I'm not too sure how accurate that is. I guess that kind of feels like it might be accurate, because that's not including load times or lobby or anything like that. It seems pretty correct, I believe. Jeez, you stinky ghoul player. Okay, Roosties, I've got to concede. First time we attempted ghoul, we were doing it purely to see if we are going to get any immediate DCs. In the first match, we had a full 4-stack DC within about 12 seconds. The fact that you got through the entire game and got the gens done against that build is insane. Well played. Game spin? I mean, we've had full 4 DCs in at least 4 of them, so... 11 gens? Yeah, 11 gens in almost 3,000 hours. Wild, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, 11 gens makes sense. The disparity between these is so funny, man. When people ask, like, you know, what character do you main? And like, how much of a main are you? I guess like that percentage kind of explains it. Almost 100 hours on Trapper though. Pretty sick. Seems about correct. 1.1 billion blood points. Very cool. I feel like half of that's on Blight. Yeah, fun game, honestly. You played fair, so it was not too bad. Yeah, I mean, we could have obviously, you know, like, tunneled or slugged, whatever, but, like, the fact that you weren't DCing in the first place was what was impressive. Too low? See, it's kind of what I'm thinking, but, like, at the same time, that is apparently just in game, and I also don't believe it counts events. Any kind of 2v8, any kind of, chaos shuffle, stuff like that would not be applied to it, so maybe it's accurate. Joey Balance, they're so funny, man. It's so good. I literally can't use the stat tracker because I can't log in and support is taking ages to respond. Are you sure you haven't, you definitely connected all of your stuff together, right? Your behavior accounts. Are you getting charms and things for the, Twitch drops? And there you go, 1-0, welcome in. Friday. Stat tracker safe? Yes. I mean, it's behavior site, so I would be very, very surprised if it's not. I had a DC before. I even saw a survivor, and then they called me a baby. Like, okay, yeah, dude. Yesterday, we played a plague match. In fact, you may have been there for it. I can't remember. And not only did they say I was playing a low elo killer, whatever the fuck that means, they also complained that I was the one being a problem when they died, and also I was running a meme add-on. I don't get it, man. Like, DVD survivors are truly just a different species entirely. Something if I'm a big fan, man. Yo, thank you, usernames. I appreciate that. Welcome in. It'd be in the VOD yesterday if you want to see him. The weird survivors out there, man. Started playing Blight 2 days ago. It's so hard. He is kind of challenging. Promise a bit more practice and you'll get this in the bag. No problem. Yeah, those would amount to just a couple hundred hours, wouldn't it? Unless it tells you how bad the queues are. Possibly. I mean, I would imagine that like a vast majority of the games I've played have been in a regular queue. I guess, unless it counts like, for example, the Halloween event or the Christmas event or anything else is happening. But even then, that would be a small, amount of games comparatively. I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, Mundo. Cool. Phantom Fear. And Sprint Burst Vigil. What a massive shock. Also, Alucard, my son, thankfully is running a respectable build that doesn't seem to have Sprint Burst. Straight into the basement. That is not where you want to be, admittedly. What's my killer to survive ratio? As in like hours played, probably significantly weighed in on killer, like 90. See, that one's been worked on. I guess this gen in the corner's got 2 of them. We'll head over here. The other one though, where is the other survivor? There. Sprint Burst Vigil. Oh no! Oh, the triple tree. A log of doom. SP Vigil. I think, yeah, they might be running the wombo combo, the rarest perk in the game. Like 0.1% hit rate. Infectious. No one going for the save yet. They're committing to gens first, which means that if I hook here, then go back and defend the basement, that's a guaranteed second stage. Well, they are in fact potentially screwed here. Reckon I am Will or off the record? I'd say. So I think I can teach you Blight someday. As in like coaching. If you want some like private coaching, send me a message on Discord. Outside of that, I mean the streams and the guides are usually okay. Ba-da-dum. They always drop. Ooh. Ultraman was on that one. Damn. Oh, you don't make it to the window here, man. You kind of dead hard. Oh, you do kind of make it to the window. Interesting. Ooh. Close. So you bounce into the exit gates. As long as Ping survives here, should be okay. Okay, 2 with the 3 months of tier 1. Thank you so much, man. Truly, greatly appreciated.
Vacation. Hope you're all doing amazing.
Yeah, not too bad. You know, usual stuff here. I've been chilling, killing many nerds. How was the vacation? If you don't mind me asking, where'd you head to? Private coaching costs money. Probably, yes. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I don't want to break that yet. Which is Spain? Oh, no, wait, that's sick. Break this. Okay. Bounce. Unless she leaves entirely, in which case I guess we will save that for later. I'm going to try something really dumb on that pallet. Bethany is back. Okay, in fairness, to my credit, was looping the that one particular snow pile. There's like a really wide hitbox to the back. What does people swing before dropping down? Control and speed. When you swing, you go faster for a short period. And since you're falling, you don't experience the slowdown. Also, it means that, like, okay, let me try and demonstrate it here. If I can find a hill or something. I'm joking. No, you're not. You're bullying me. It's like you bully me every day. I think this is unreasonable. And hey, yo, professional Hoovy, welcome in. Friday. Let's see. Kind of hard to show you in the basement here because there are walls around it. Going. Not too sure. There was someone here. Might be hiding. Yeah, I guess so, like, so for example, if I was to, like, fall off the edge, I can't, like, move backwards. Gravity would just pull me in whatever direction I was facing. Whereas, like, if I swing and someone jumps back inside mainboarding, I can, you know, kind of control, like, where I'm falling. And because I swing, it means I can get to the edge quicker. So close. So close, man. Interesting play. Does she play the bar? She in fact does not. Therefore, you die here. Okay, well, if you're gonna have attitude, then yes. I didn't have attitude. I was just saying that actually they've DC'd. That is a 1 DC per Blight game so far. Minimum. Have I seen Carnival Hunts? I have done. Yeah, I got sent the trailer recently. Stabbed in the head. On the CPA game. Minimum so far. On Blight at least. Wazuki, welcome back, man. Games have been relatively chill. Nice play from Leon there. Good job. This way. I thought maybe he'd play main, but no, he's leaving. Skill issue. I mean, that and the fact that penalties were off is the issue. I can't find a definitive answer to this. Do I need high DPI to hit 90 flicks, or is it just about pre-turn? 90s, 180s are purely pre-turn. But what I would say is that DPI is like a personal preference thing. If you have enough space to physically move your mouse far enough to get, you know, for example, something like this, and it doesn't matter. The only limitation is I guess, how fast you can move your hand and the amount of space that you have in order to start the flick. Doesn't vault. Interesting. He does vault into the basement. With possibly balanced landing here, actually. Just see. But yeah, DPI is like a very, very common misconception on Blight. Like, people seem to think that like the higher your DPI is, or macro whatever, the further you can flick. That isn't the case. As of 5.0, which was Nemesis release years ago, they've normalized it so there is an absolute peak as to how far you can flick. The only difference with DPI is, again, like how practical it is to do it. Thank you. I dream to be a black god like you one day. You are too kind. Thank you. I believe. Here's Sable. Shall I try something really dumb here? What was the craziest mind game I could attempt? What if I went this way? Inside main building. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oops. No one expects the old classic main building swing. GG's. Nice. Check perks. Can do. Which one are you looking for? We have a grand total of some Sprint Burst Vigil times 1. We also had some Light and some Finesse on Sable, Drum Surgery Leon, and an MFT Alucard. Jeez. Sprint Burst times 1 by the looks of it. What I can see. Oh my god, that was hot. Yo, thank you. Halloween, welcome in. Happy Friday. One, surprisingly, yeah, only the one single Sprinter Bozo. Why do I look down when I'm about to flick? Pure muscle memory from back in the day. Up until the hug tech was removed, there was... How can I word this? Like, collision was detected to the verticality of your camera. It was connected to it at the very least. So if I was to look down when doing a flick, I could get closer to an object and therefore have a tighter flick. Nowadays, it doesn't make a difference. It's purely just because that's part of my muscle memory, and I never really lost it. It doesn't make a difference. Best DB streamer for me. Thank you, Destiny. You're too kind. Architect residual man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just residual stuff. I'm surprised not more people are running this combo. I don't. Sprint Buzz Vigil, you say? I've never heard of this. Tell me more. I joined the stream, see a sick hits, and I already saw one. Well, I think that we can hit even sicker ones this game. App dependent. If we get Gideon, then I can land some crazy hits. I don't know if I've got to go when I get my paycheck. I'll return with a sub. Thanks for all the guidance and advice. Yo, thank you. I appreciate the Hoovy. Best luck with everything, and we'll see you again soon. So, yeah, I'm vibing. It is atrociously warm today. I was really hoping I was over the most of it, majority of it, but no, it is very, very gross. All maps normal weight now. As far as I can tell, yes. Sadly, my luck is still sending me to Swamp and Toba. I think all the weight is the same. Was the cold? Yeah, yesterday was chill. Yesterday wasn't too bad. And the day before was also pretty nice. And so I kind of presumed, like, my methodology is that I don't check the weather forecast, because if I pretend it's not going to get warmer, and it can't get warmer, you know, if I ignore it, it'll be fine. Turns out that has not helped. I'm entering the sort of shit. Let's fucking go. Full grade where I am now in the UK. I wish, man. That would be fantastic. I wonder what the humidity's looking like. Hold on, let's see. Oh, what do we got? 75% humidity. Could be worse, I guess. But pretty grim. I don't know if you have hand tattoos, right? That is correct. If so, do I think it's a good spot for first tattoo in the hand? Absolutely not. And to be completely honest, if any artist is willing to do a tattoo on your hand before you at least have your arms done, it's probably not going to turn out very well. I think any respectable artist, unless they have like a ton of confidence in you and know you well, will probably not do a hand tattoo. The problem is that like things will change if you have the hand tattoo. Of course, like, you know, future job prospects are going to be modified. You'll get a lot more looks for them. You'll be judged a lot more. And so it's normally pretty important that you have other, you know, kind of tattoos done before you get the hands. You get the neck tattoo. Yeah, people that get like their throats done and their hands and then nothing else is always kind of wild. Don't check the humidity where I am. I'm near the coast. That's all I need to know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like super far away from it either, which is the problem. Downside to living on an island, I guess. Yeah, sweet, thank you for the clip, man. Always helpful. I mean, anytime you see something funny or cracked or whatever, clipping is helpful for TikTok and whatever. Yo, Zeepa, hello, welcome in. I struggle with shoulder flicking. Shoulder flicking is all about timing. 9.9, you know, Hold on, I can't even speak today, man. It's so fucking warm. 99% of the time that I get sent clips of people, you know, attempting and failing to shoulder flick, it's because they're not nearly close enough to the survivor. Like, when I say that you've got to be touching the survivor's hitbox, I mean absolutely, basically running through them. Got to delay it way more. Like, imagine you're running coup de grace and you want to save your stacks, or you're running tier 1 miners. Same kind of concept. I want it somewhere I can see it. So a lot of people I know get tattoos in their back and stuff, and just want it somewhere you can see it. I mean, forearm or wrist is a good place to start. Yeah, try and avoid the hands though. Definitely not a good idea. Haven't done hands yet. Yeah, I mean, I got basically all of my legs done, and then both my arms before getting my hands done. That should be one of the last ones you end up getting. Wrist? Yeah, wrist is fine. I mean, like, the problem is, can you hide it, right? Like, once you get things on your face or your throat or your hands, like, they are unhideable unless you're willing to wear gloves all the time. And that's kind of the problem. Yo, Hawkins, big fan. Let's go. Wonderful, man. Oh. See, as I always almost missed the first bump. The upper arms are also the least painful areas by far. Yeah, anything around the bicep is not too bad at all. I agree. I think as far as arms go, like, once you get closer to, like, the, I guess, like, armpit area, it gets significantly more painful, but the bicep itself was probably my easiest one. Besides maybe, like, the, thigh. Marcos. Excellent. I checked the most recent comment on my profile. I've not done. No, is it wonderful? Did I look after this game? First tattoo was the back of the neck. Well, to be fair, I mean, the back of your neck, like, isn't that bad, though, right? Front facing, you're not really going to see it. Plus, you can hide it with hair. Well, I'd say that was, that's probably not a terrible spot. It's really, like, anything that you cannot cover with typical clothing or hair are the ones that you want to avoid. Interesting play. The animatronic streak. As of right now, I think like 8 or something. We got to 51 and then lost on the 52nd game. It was a PB so far. The forearms? Really? What, easier than the biceps? Running right side. Bum 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 bam bam bum 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 bam bum bum. Hello. I'm right here, gamers. Yo, glorious Mr. Top Hat on this glorious Friday. Hello, David. We'll go for the one on the left, I believe. Freeze. Which is entirely fair. I would say that the second easiest for me, besides the bicep just being like that. That one was one of the only tattoos I've ever had that genuinely didn't really hurt. Yeah, forearms aren't too bad. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Revolting. Oh, we're out revolting. Well, see, I can just run upstairs here, man. Don't move. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I worry about bicep tattoos and Blight because I worry about how the tattoo could be messed up with body changes. Oh, you mean like a weight loss and stuff like that? If you're planning on like significant weight loss, I think it's a fair thing to consider. Which is why, like, wrists are quite a nice spot, because they don't really change too much. Yeah. Now, yo, can we get some DCs in this lobby? Some W's in Chef Tets here. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. That is incredibly kind. Do the emos after doing, and if I can land a super sick flick here, I will dedicate it to you. It's going to be known as the Tetsia flick. We need to do this plan ahead. Some spots are great, and obviously can only be used once. No, I totally agree. In fact, like, that's honestly some of the first, like, bits of advice I give to people when it comes to tattoos. Like, if you are absolutely dead set on getting, you know, only 1 or 2 pieces ever, and you're certain, then it doesn't matter, right? If there's even, like, a small chance you're thinking, hey, maybe I want to add more, maybe I want to go bigger, for example, I would say, like, try and avoid any large, like, I guess, like, prime real estate areas. You know, like, the majority of your, like, outer forearm, so inner wrist, bicep, any large spots in the chest, for example. Jeff is dead. From tattoo on the 9th. On the way. Best of luck with it, man. You got this. Maybe I feel like I haven't, like, booked in for a tattoo in so long, man. Been at least, like, 6 months. Hello, David. For a guy, his upper chest generally pretty low pain. No. I mean, it could be for some people. You know, it's going to be subjective to some extent. For me, I fucking hated the chest piece. If you go into my FAQ, you can see my one. I mean, in fairness, it's a pretty large, you know, piece that I have. I would say it's like top 3 worst spots. The worst pieces, yeah. Though again, it depends on, you know, what you're getting, what style, and how big you're going. If you're getting like a relatively small one, it should be fine. Just that I have a tendency of also that's some packet loss, that feels bad. I have a tendency to always go massive on them. Yo, Jackie, welcome in, man. How's it going? Happy Friday. Do I have like a signature move? Do I have a signature move? I guess maybe S-flicks. I feel like I S-flick a lot more than most Blights do. Stuff like that. I mean, I have the Lilith Tech. I guess we never came up with a name for that one, so we just called it the Lilith Tech. Doesn't work on most maps is the problem. Tech. Yeah, the Locker Tech, I guess, is like the most signature one. I don't know if I'm pretty nativity and I'm really enjoying playing Huntress and was wondering if I can get banned for using crosshair software. I very much doubt it. I don't think that would detect with EAC anyway. Like, if anything, that's just an overlay, right? Through Reshade or something. Plus, a lot of monitors also have, like, built-in crosshairs, so I'd say no. Nice. Where's that? Yeah. I wonder if you could do it there, maybe. Ding yo-yo is your signature move. That is true. I do say that a lot. Oh my god, no wonder you're so insane. It's Lilith Omen of GG's. Yo! Love you too. Random citizen. GG's. Have a great weekend. Legends. Teto check Steam, didn't you? Let me have a look. Kind of minus rip that we have now. Oh, hold on. This is 54 minutes ago. Minus rip complains about survivors bringing no unique builds, so they went through the VOD. That's kind of funny. We had Spring Burst. That's true. The sweats and has 10,000 plus hours. Like, okay, let me bring non-meta perks. Maybe if the game wasn't playing so sweaty, you'd see more unique builds. What a bore. They say while I'm getting an 8-hook game on the Amoka running barbecue lethal, right? Nice bit of a self-awareness from survivors. You love to see it, dude. And hello, Brad, welcome in. How's it going? How are the matches? Thank you for the raid. Sick username. The fancy of the lettering largely needs to go for aging purposes. True, anything like fine line is always going to be a bit of a risk if it's not big enough. I didn't Pivoting, but I do have a fun idea if you want to hear it. Let's go for it, man. What are you thinking? Oh, damn, meta perk, shake my head! I can't believe you only run 2 perks. I know, I'm sorry, man. It's when, you know, the worst part about that one is they actively went back through the VOD. They saw it from my POV. In fact, I was chilling the entire time and still got mad at it. Sometimes you just got to accept it's a bit of a skill issue. I was running TV on 120 Hz better than the max of the monitor. What do you mean exactly? I mean, for example, I'm running TBD on 120 in game, but my monitor's running 165, if that makes sense. Yep, 2 whole meta perks, crazy. I love how they clarified as well. They were like, oh, complaining about the same perk. And then also, yes, we were running full sprint burst. No. And I run placebo tablet. For exactly 10 gifted subs, I will run you 1 placebo tablet. I hate that add-on. Yo, David, welcome in. You owned me. I'd blame the alcohol, but you destroyed me. That hard, it wouldn't matter. GG's. I hope you're having some fantastic drinks today, man. Happy Friday. You know, credit where it's due, though. You played that fantastic. Some good chases there. How much gems do you have, bro? What the fuck? And your coins. I do have quite a few of the various currencies. You are correct. I'm a bit of a hoarder, is the problem. In my opinion, do lifelike portrait tattoos, where do they fall in terms of upkeep and longevity? As long as they're done well, I feel like any tattoo that's done well will stand the test of time. Like most portraits aren't really done using a whole ton of lines, it's more so shading. So of course it's going to age, you know, you want to try and keep it out of the sun if possible. But as long as it's not like a micro portrait, it will survive forever. Dumb the UK rule. Wait, what? I tried to look in the tattoo channel on Discord and it's asking me to scan my ID. Wait, what? Why in the server? No way. Is that a thing? Verify age? Yo, that's crazy. Okay, I might want to change that then. I mean, to be fair, the main reason why that one was age restricted in the first place is because I was thinking like if someone like posts a fresh tattoo or something. That's wild, dude. What? Fervent Twine, Fire Up, Arms, and Brutal Bamboozle for the legwork. I dig the idea, man. Let's do it. Yo, Beard, I've missed you, man. 30 months at tier 3. Let's get some fucking W's, man. Insane. Thank you.
Howdy.
Hello. How's it going? I hope the life's been treating you fantastically, my dude. The dual strength with some, what was it, Agi, Forever Entwined, right? We had like a very similar build yesterday. So let's go Eerie Tag here. A big thank for the absolutely unreal support as always. It means the world to me. Thank you, dude. On muscle skin? Oh, I like your thinking. Hold up. See, this one here. I think the best part is it's asking me to take off my glasses to scan my face, but I can't read the instructions without it. That's hysterical. What the fuck, dude? It is truly cooked. Triple cakes. Quadruple cakes. Nice. Greenville. A pretty wide map here. Nothing too crazy. Anything we're lacking is any lethal, but I think we can probably find them by running over here. Perfect. Oh, I got scammed. I hit the rock. Damn it. They're close. Perfect. Any tips for playing Doctor? Doctor? I didn't realize that was a double pallet. I'm boosted. I'm trying to think. What do I do different when I'm playing as Doctor? The forearms, dude, he's fucking massive. Yo, that's a save. Good job. Good ping. Anyway. Have a look through the window here. So I peep the, like, leathery sounds in the skin. It's kind of cool. There's no chain effects, though. Videos. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Someone was here. Where are the gamers? Possibly main building. Like they are. Probably two of them. Like for balanced, more than likely here or not. Glad I ain't playing DBD right now if you're on. I promise I'm not that bad to play against. Like many people in chat have been against me. And they can confirm that I'm fine. And there's the DC. Fair enough. Let's go outside. Innocent Lemonade. Yeah, definitely keep me posted. I might also try that one. He is actively paying attention here. Also, Meryl Chasen is a strong name. Leon disagrees, I guess so. Whoops. Use the tile. That's a 4-second recharge. I might want to find something quickly, man. This one here. Good choice. Good choice. I can confirm Little Thurman calls me names and lights my pet lights my pets on fire whenever I lose in DVD. I cannot comment on this one without my lawyer present. I gracefully apologize. Come on, Ace. Regular flicks here, dude. You got this. Oh, whoops. He actually teleported there a little bit. Surprising. Slugged my entire team when attempting a 4K5 streak. Well, that's different though, right? If we're attempting like a really brutal streak, I feel like we kind of got to, you know? What's our record there, by the way? Was it 9? I think? That was like over halfway to the world record. Tough one. Who's this, Leon? Yes. Leon the Chad. Vault it. Vault it. Yeah, vault it. There we go. Oh, he's insane. He's cracked. Get that panic vault in here. And your page, I'm doing pretty well, not too bad. It is very warm today, which makes me very sad, but besides that, not too bad. Leon. And bot Leons are a little bit questionable. And you're the the Gooner of Gooners, 67. It's a strong fucking name, man. Spore and Birth Vigil. Okay, understandable. Leon AI Kennedy, Esquire. Address him by his full name. He's basically royalty. Assurance. On who though? Zarina maybe? I'm not too sure. Let's see. Who's this then? Yep, Zarina. Smart play. W. I feel like sometimes the bloom's kind of extreme, makes it a little bit hard to see them. Only played against you on Springtrap and Ghoul when both were new, and even then you were cracked. Well, thank you. My Blight isn't that bad to go against. I like to think that I play pretty fairly. No, we ain't slugging, we ain't tunneling. Don't have 8 hooks. Assuming we can find everyone. No reaction to that one. Is he looking behind himself? I feel like he is. Wow. Wow. I see him. Jump. Shan? Oh, there's no way. Ain't no way that's Shan. And that should be a perfect game. I swear the DB players have the most unhinged names. You know, somehow, magically, they seem to not be that bad recently. I feel like a lot of the real, like, decrepit Wesker names have kind of become unpopular. Just great. How am I so fast with those effects? Just many thousands of hours of practice. I've been playing this guy basically 6 hours a day for the past almost 5 years. Where are the gamers? I wish I could say the same thing about the names. One can see sometimes. Oh, so some of them are brutal. I'm not saying they're not. It's just that, like, recently they've been relatively tame in comparison. Oh, Leon. Unhinged Springtrap names. Oh, yeah, some of the Springtrap ones are kind of evil. Not wrong. There's one in particular, which, for obvious reasons, I will not be repeating. It's stuck with me for weeks now. Madrina's lemonade's so good. Really? How did you mix it? Surely if it's staying fizzy, you didn't put it together and then shake it, right? Otherwise it would have exploded. Flex. Said it was, oh, with the straw. See, that makes a whole ton more sense. I have to try that. There's the E. Short is the stream. Relatively short. Probably have time for another game or two. Just because I have some things later on. There is a DC number 2. Despite being Death Hook, what is the point? What lemonade do you get that's fizzy? I feel like all lemonade's fizzy, right? It's a byproduct of it being lemonade, as opposed to lemon juice. Or it doesn't keep the pod points. I feel like he might not be. I feel like right now he's kicking himself thinking, damn, if I was just not a little baby and stuck around for another 2 seconds, I would have had the blood points. With 5 cakes. Question is, where is the hatch? Over here. Oh! Game! Hello, Ace. How's it going, buddy? Yes. 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 I don't know. Follow me. We find you the hatch. No, I'm feeling particularly charitable today. On the basis that, he didn't DC when he could have done. Also Chad. Problem is we are playing Greenville, and the map is fucking massive. There it is. There you go. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Go Shan and let Ace out. Okay, in fairness, I was just gonna let the last guy go. Go away, James. No. You go away. Nerd. GG's. What do we have here? Shan is a Chad and is in fact not running Spring Burst, unlike Mr. Ace Visconti. Spellbasser? Okay. Okay. Oh, man. I probably have time for another 2 games, I'd say, depending on queue times. You told? I just got eviscerated. That's the problem. You're killing Jesus. I genuinely don't know how that was an angle on the save. Probably Shadowborn, to be honest. Like, the higher your FOV is, the wider you can get blinded from. I can only assume that's the problem. Short stream. I've checked Discord, the announcements I mentioned in there. Just got some commitments later on. Let someone's go for it. Yeah, we let them go for real. Yep. Took him to the hatch and totally didn't worry him there. Again, I'm if you're willing to play a game and fully commit through the entire thing without ever DCing, I've got to have some level of respect, you know? But you know what, honestly, trying to think, based on the time, this might actually be the final match. The only concern is that, like, if the queues are taking like 3 or 4 minutes, I don't know if I'd actually have time for 2 here. So, chat, are you interested in some Devour? This might be final game today. The bar is low, James. Letting survivors out for just not DCing. Well, it sounds like that should be a low bar, but for the DVD community, that's quite substantial. So Gamber again. Well, sorry, B. Well, I do appreciate him. A little thanks for being a gym bro. Gonna hop on TV myself, have fun. Yo, likewise, man. Best luck in the matches. There we go, champ. Gambit is up. Final match today, so get those points involved. In fact, I'm thinking, since it's Friday, I think we should do some Doomslayer fucking Devour here. Let's have a look. What's a classic tune here? Is he saying yes? I think that means that we should totally do some Doomslayer. Oh yeah, totally. So yeah, I've just got like a little mix in various things. Unless you're referring to us in the game, in case yes, we are referencing until it is done. A suffer and bleed. But how do you feel about Night mains? Are we as bad as Skull Motion? Not even close, no. I mean, Knight's not like plagued with bugs like Houndmaster or, you know, other killers are right now, Twins, for example. But they are still relatively buggy. So the fact that you're still committing to playing Knight is pretty respectable. I guess the question here, though, is can we actually play a game of Devour Blight without them DCing? That's the concern. I can try it, but there's no guarantees. Points? Oh yeah, if you guys want to like win some massive returns, put some even like 1,000 points in Nope would get you like a 20,000 return right now. More. Who would I say is my absolute worst killer? You lock in and you know you'll lose. I feel like I can play every killer to like a decent standard. If I couldn't at 10,000 hours, that'd be a little bit embarrassing. As far as like the killer I would say that like is my personal worst one, probably Ghostface. I don't play him very often. I don't really find him super fun, and he's not exactly that strong. Up a snitch in the bat. I mean, you know, it's a pretty massive return there. If they cleanse the bones, that's going to be a lot of channel points. Yeah, you've got until the first injury, so if you want to get points in, get them in now. And Yoshan, thanks for the raid. It's actually my last game. We're doing a little bit of a short one today. But how's it going? I heard that you just went against a really cool and handsome Blight. Is this correct? It's my last game and I got you. I'm so sorry. But clearly it was a really fun time, right? I played as fairly as I could. I was going to give you the hatch, but I couldn't find the ace. Sully? Yeah, I've got some commitments later. It's a very short stream. And some Doomslayer. Valdo. You do just about have time to get some points in. Do I commit to this on fields? I guess so. That is Gambit closed. Cross. That's down. But how are the matches today? And how many survivors do you see in your lobbies? Is it miserable? So many? Yeah. Actually had like a world record for DCs playing Ghoul. We had the whole team DC within about 12 seconds. A stack. Guess that's the closest to him. For a hook even. Too Scully. You know what's really funny though, is that like for ages he was kind of fine. You know, no one really complained that much. Until Twitter's like, oh actually, everyone should start complaining again. Now they're militant. He released, everyone complained, they nerfed him, everyone was fine with him, and now they're complaining again. And a quite bad angle. Should have gone the other way. Alright, select that one. Ooh. Not quite. Tricky rock there. Well, I hate the kidnap tech, which is fair. I think, I'm not sure if you saw the devs confirming that was intended was interesting. Complaining? Twitter's never complained about anything. I don't know what you mean. I live in La La Cuckoo Land. Lincoln's Wait, yeah, which is probably for the best. It's not the greatest tech in the game, admittedly. Good timing there. Good ping. Possibly resilience. There's a full 3 stacks though. Kidnap tech. It's effectively where the killer will like lock you in place, vault the pallet, and then injure you. 5. It's looking good, man. Because they know about the build now, so they're probably going to start panicking and trying to cleanse things. We've got to be quick. Full stacks, you know what, sure. Arkham Tories in main. Interesting, just not moving strategy. I thought I'd just about avoid that one. Timing. Do you think that one over there is on the bones? I think they are, yeah. Pretty quick here. Still going. It must have been like final frame. We can't quite commit to that one. Oh, hold on. 5 stacks, 0 bones cleansed. This is looking very, very good. In fact, I think that is confirmed. A 5 stack. Valdo, let's go. Let's go. Is a ballsy move. What? Auto aim? Come on, bro. I mean, he could find the hatch over here. It's possible. I'm going to say it's not over here, though. Oh, it is! Oh, so close. I played. Jeez. Another successful Devour Dope in the bag. Let's go. Okay, triple medkit. Some anti-hemorrhoids. So Michaela was the one with the spicy butthole this game. Triple Dead Heart, Unbreakable Deli, and Desperate Measures. Interesting. Desperate Measures on anti-hem medkit is fascinating. I guess I kind of see. If you're gonna like heal and then use the anti-hem afterwards, I guess that makes sense. Chat, yeah, apologies, today is gonna be a pretty short stream, but I appreciate all you guys coming through regardless. Everyone have a, dude, the most incredible weekend. Make sure to, you know, enjoy yourselves, but drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and above all else, you know, make sure to have fun, stay happy, and, check out the YouTube content. Some good videos over there. Should have a lot of new videos soon. Working on the Springtrap guide, which is, I mean, kind of close to done. Honestly, it's almost there. Of course, after that one's going to be the Blight guide. Lots and lots of stuff. Aspects, you are incredible. All the resubbers, all the gift subs, all the bits as always. Everyone watching on YouTube. Yeah, no raid today, just because I do have to head out and get some stuff done. But yeah, appreciate all of you guys. You're all incredible and handsome and cool. And remember, if there's one thing that is important when playing Dead by Daylight, it's to not load in as Meg. Okay, whatever you do, don't play as Megan Thomas. She sucks. Okay. See ya.